Welcome to the Vuolearning online learning platform. In this video, we will go through the My Team page and learn how supervisors can utilize it in their work. Vuolearning is an agile and user-friendly learning platform for motivating and interactive online training. You can share different training materials and track the user's progress on the platform. You can create courses and different achievements such as task lists or milestones. Courses and achievements can be linked together to form a learning path. Learning paths are compilations of several steps, and in addition to courses, these steps can consist of achievements or calendar events. My Team page appears on the platform if you are an admin user and you have been assigned the role of a supervisor as well. My Team page is a place where you can find all the useful information related to your team and their completions. In the Summary tab, you get a quick look on your team's recent activity on the platform. For example, your team's completions and logins, your assigned achievements if you have any, and your team's expirations and target schedules. And from here, you can easily navigate to the other parts of the My Team page. You can also navigate in the My Team page using these tabs. In the Supervised Users tab, you can see a list of your team members and a summary of each member's situation on the platform. Here you can send emails to your team, either to all of the team members using this button, or then to a selected user from this button. You can also click the name of a user. This opens up the user's profile page. Here you can examine the user's information, competencies, and ambitions, and you can also see if the user has any upcoming target schedules. Here you can add new competencies, and the user can also automatically acquire new competencies by, for example, completing a specific course, or the supervisor can add them here. It's also possible to create different competence profiles to this environment, and if your organization is using these competence profiles, here you can compare the user's competence profile to some existing profile. And from this profile page, it's possible to check the data of courses and learning paths related to this particular user. And here you can also see the user's achievements, completion history, and logs. Let's move on to the Analytics tab of the My Team page. Here you can see a list of courses, learning paths, achievements, and calendar events that your team has. From the Courses tab, you can click on a course to see a closer look on your team's progress in that course, and same with the learning paths. Here you can see what each of the team members has completed in the chosen path. And in the Achievements tab, you can see your team's achievements, and by clicking on an achievement, you can see a detailed view of this achievement and who has completed it. And if you have the permission to add achievements, here you can do that as well. In the Completion History tab, you can see a list of your team's completions. And here you can also filter the information needed, for example, all the course completions in the last 30 days. And behind the three dots, you can download a summary of the filtered information. In the Expirations and Deadlines tab, the supervisor can examine their team's expiring completions and upcoming target schedules. The admins of courses and achievements can set expiration dates for different achievements, such as first aid courses, and target schedules for courses. Target schedules can also be set for learning paths and for each step of a learning path. If your team has expiring or expired completions or upcoming or overdue target schedules, they can be seen here. The admins of courses and achievements can also set automatic reminders for the users, but here the team leader can send reminders separately if needed from this bell icon. The platform provides you with a template for the email, but you can also modify the email if you want. Lastly, let's look at the Settings tab. Here you can subscribe to a summary email of your team's actions on the platform. You can choose how often and on what events you will receive the email. The email will only be sent if there are new events to report. So My Team page is the most important place on the platform for a supervisor. Here you can, for example, subscribe to a summary email of your team's events, track your team's upcoming target schedules and expiring completions, send messages and reminders to your team, examine your team members' information, competencies, and ambitions, and see what your team has completed on the platform. In addition to this My Team page, you can also access the user data in the Users tab, but it's more convenient to use the My Team page when you want to access your team's data easily. And in addition to the My Team page, supervisors can add new completions in the Achievements tab, and we will go through how this is done in a separate video.